Now that we've got the invasion out of the way, we can get onto some of the side content. We're gonna have to travel back in time for this first one, because this is technically lost once you enter DXI, but we're a video, we don't care.
Trescon, welcome back and all that, but that World Corp hotel you're by right now is hiding a dirty secret. If left unchecked, it'll leave a permanent stain on the whole city. So if you can help, search the 4th floor of the headquarters for the password, and I'll explain further when you get inside.
We stole that key earlier, so we can just wander right on in.
A scientist named Bogey is in here somewhere, working on stealing user accounts. This situation involves the whole community's privacy, so we can't really let this one slide. Start poking around for information on where exactly he's holed up, so we can formulate a plan.
So the hotel is basically just the quintessential Deus Ex level. There's a lot of different ways to complete this one, whether it be hunting around the areas for information for passwords to get up to the top floor, going to the second floor and then just jumping on top of a bunch of boxes, or just using the elevator, finding a code somewhere. There's a bunch of different ways you can get up there, and then when you get there, there's a bunch of different ways you can do that as well. This time around, I chose to basically just poke around the basement for a bit, and then the bottom floor, blowing doors open with a sniper rifle, because you can do that. Unfortunately, I completely forgot, despite the fact that I've played this level twice already, that you can go to the second floor and find a key to unlock all the doors. So there's one of your ways up to the top floor, of like 5.
Bogey is very elusive, and to make the situation worse, he's using some rare WC tech that emulates moderator invulnerability. Even if he's shot with lethal ammunition, he can later resurrect. He needs to be reported to PDX with proof, or have his account completely deleted.
I spend a bit of time wandering around the second floor, busting doors down and gathering resources until eventually I find that one room in the middle that has the master key that unlocks all the other rooms. Whoops.
Yep, that's a network jammer, alright. If you plan on transmitting the data to PDX for Bogey to be banned once the smoke clears, this thing needs to be taken care of first.
Easy, there's a computer nearby, just hack it.
A biosignature locked door. Let's assume this door is tuned to Bogey's life signs and he needs to be laid low temporarily for it to open, or we need to break through the facility's network jammer. Up to you, Trescon.
There are so many cultural references in the Nameless mod, but for some reason this Matrix poster just got me, you know? With Bogey taken care of, we can go use the computer to forward his emails to Hoover. This will take care of him in the near future, although there is a more fun way to do this.
Once the moderators can ban again, Bogey will have no chance for appeal of all evidence just transmitted. Great job, and I prepared a reward for you. Go to Ravings and meet a cleaner bot in the back hallway so they can show you where it is.
The other, more fun way of taking care of the problem is on the other side of the building, so if you just pick up his body and take it for a little walk past all the robots, you'll eventually find this room. Project Eraser. Scrambling data beyond repair, huh? Well, we gotta give it a try, don't we?
With Bogey's account scrambled beyond recognition, I'd say we can call this case closed. Good job, Trescon. Go to the back hallway of Bravies to meet a cleaner bot who will show you to the reward I have stashed for you.
Now I gotta know, what happens when I throw myself in there? The Narcissus meta-construct? What the fuck?
calling yourself a venture a guess, it would be in the sewers.
No, fuck that. Quick load, quick load. On our way to the second bonus mission, we actually get caught up in one of those firefights I told you about earlier, and this one's much bigger. You don't usually see firefights of this scale in a Deus Ex game, I just thought it was neat.
Trestcon, old man. It's so good to see you again.
Wait, aren't you supposed to go woof and then I say good puppy and throw you a bone?
Oh, har har, very funny. I see you're still quite the comedian.
What's the trouble, old boy? You need help with something? Or did you just want to refresh old memories?
Well, I must admit, I do need your help. Not that I don't want to discuss the good old times with you, but I have to get some business out of the way first. And I'm sure you have your share of things to take care of as well.
Okay, what do you need? Be warned though, if you call on me to go buy you a cup of coffee from downtown, I'll incapacitate you and drag you to a dog show.
This conversation gives off the
worry,
vibe that
nothing
these
like
two have
that.
been friends for
Much
years, and
more
I love it.
A new client calling himself Axe needs to kidnap a sheep from DX Editing. According to the information he gave me, it's sort of a mascot of DXE, and it should be located in Caron's office. Caron's their IRC administrator, so his office is in the server facilities in their basement. You'll also need to plant some false evidence on 4 terminal computers, so it looks like an inside job.
An inside job, you say? Have you ever played Splinter Cell 3?
No. Why?
Never mind.
There's one small complication you need to know about. Nobody can die. If you kill anybody, the mission ends and nobody gets paid.
Hey, it's my drinking buddy. What brings you here?
Dazza, I was going to ask you the same question myself.
I'm here waiting for my appointment.
Appointment? What for?
Well, my chronic gout is acting up, which is upsetting my irritable bowel syndrome and is causing my hereditary flatulence to kick in. I've been breaking wind like there's no tomorrow.
Really?
No, not really. I'm here to see Asylum X, the rector of the university. Word on the street is he's in the market for security services.
Oh, for a second I was going to make sure that I was upwind of you.
Well, I had bean burritos for lunch, so you still may want to do that. But enough talk about my intestinal tract. What brings you here on this fine night?
Oh, just a little bit of breaking and entering.
You're telling me, a private investigator and corporate security contractor, that you're going to break into DXE? You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
No, admittedly I'm not, mainly because I actually just made that mistake the first time I played this level, but thankfully you can recover.
I'm on a personal mission from King Cashew. There's something inside that Cashew wants, and I'm gonna get it for him.
Really? If you put a good word in for me with the big man, I might be able to help you out. Just so happens I've been putting the CSI security scheme into a little test as preparation for my sales pitch. The keypad code is 352617. And don't forget, make sure you heap plenty of praise on my shoulders.
So there are 2 levels to DX editing. There's the top level, which you do not need to go to, but it has a little bit of background information, this lovely Deus Ex diorama, and a baton, which is quite useful because you need to go through this entire bottom level without killing anybody. And if you don't have a non-lethal weapon at this point, this is basically the only area you're gonna get it. You just really have to avoid these bloody beanbag launchers because they are absolutely deadly for some reason. I do not know why they hit so hard.
Please advise.
Now that we're down on the bottom floor, we can try some stealth takedowns. This is me we're talking about. You know how this is gonna go.
Base, moving to neutralize. Oh, Christ.
What the f? Shoot to kill! Shoot to goddamn kill! Base, I've lost sight of the intruder. Request another team. Hey, you! You're not supposed to be here. Base, close this frequency. I didn't find anything.
Man, they aren't even trying anymore. He just put his back to me. Just stick to the cloak. This is why I told you to get the cloak earlier. The first 3 server rooms are the easy ones. They're not even particularly heavily guarded. Just put the code in and you're done, basically. In that last server room in particular, you can actually get onto a computer and get one of any particular item in the game that you want, which is neat. Shame I forgot to do it the first time around, but you live, you learn. Our target proper and the last server room are just downstairs. We just need to sneak past this camera and this guy.
Good job. That's the last terminal. Just the sheep left then. What the fuck? I can't really explain this, Trestcon. I guess that poster is your objective. Seems to be the only possible explanation. Grab the poster and get out of there. I take full responsibility if it turns out not to be the objective.
And we just leave the way we came and go and talk to Wolfie.
Great work. Here's your money. Let me have the poster.
You're welcome. I can't believe I went through all that trouble for a damn poster.
Yeah, actually, I just got a call from the Axe guy right before you came back. You won't believe what he told me.
Do tell.
He's actually Asylum X, the founder of DX Editing.
What?
Apparently, he sent you in there in order to test his new guards from Carillion Security. He wanted to find any holes in their coverage plan so he could tighten it up. Judging from how your mission turned out, I think he knows what he'll be doing for the next few months.
But what about those emails? Why did it have to look like an inside job if it was an inside job?
As it turns out, those emails weren't actual emails. They were just self-executable tracking programs that allowed him to follow your progress and make sure that you'd been to each of the server rooms.
Well, good for him, he used you as a middleman. If I'd have been dealing with him personally, I'd have probably punched him in the face.
But then on the other hand, you're 2,000 credits richer for it.
Yes, that's true. So, what's with the poster?
I don't really know. Apparently it's some sort of inside joke. I think he's pulling a pretty elaborate prank on Corone. The money. Think of the money.
Yes, I will. I am. The money is good, thank you.
No problem. But look, I think you have other business to take care of. I know I do. I'll talk to you later. Be sure to drop me a PM when you're off duty. I'll meet you over a nice cup of coffee or something so we can talk about the good old days.
Sounds good.
At the request of 1-0 Presence, no, not that one, I've been asked to keep the location of the next level a secret, so crossfade.
Attention. All user activity within this sector is prohibited. Leave or be considered a combat zone. You were warned. Facility escalation initiated. All hostile user detected. Exterminate.
The combat music on this new level fucking rocks, by the way. Oh, fuck that. So the entire purpose of this level is to beat Firewall Alpha, and there are 2 ways you can do it, a bit more of a head-to-head way, or finding all 3 pieces of his kill phrase, and wink wink nudge nudge Deus Ex. We're going to be finding all 3 pieces of the kill phrase, but we're going to have a little bit more fun as well as we go.
Assistance needed. Free the assassin from captivity. Gratitude. Current Regiment Command. Alpha. Corrupt. Remaining command assets destroyed or captured. Will assist by providing fragment for kill phrase protocol.
You can help? Sure.
Follow to secured area. Data cube with cache data. Dialogue terminated. Determination 100%.
The final piece of the kill phrase is actually underground, and you can't really move around in here until you raise the water level. But when you raise the water level, the harpoons come online, and I must look like a great fat white whale.
Human moderation cannot succeed. I will become the benefactor of all formed cities once my firewall programs take over.
This level's actually a fair bit bigger and more expansive than I'm showing you, but I gotta leave something for you to find for yourself, right?
User Trescon. You have made it here, and your efforts are for naught. Prepare to be removed from this facility with violence.
I know your kill phrase. Narcissus. Operation. Destroyed.
User Trescon. Designated moron.
Oh god damn it.
Disarmed.
Error.
System error. Audio systems overloaded. Commencing emergency.
Commencing emergency containment.
That's no fun. Let's do this the fun way.
Wait.
Permission to widen. Let's see how you fare without your augmentations. Computer, engage spy drone manufacturing. How about a more direct approach? Computer, activate the turret defense system. You will tire. I will not. Computer. Vent the reconstructors. He's refusing to die. You cannot stop them.
You cannot stop me. You cannot stop you. You cannot
Oh god damn it. Really though, I like that boss fight a lot. It's a lot of fun to try and figure out all the individual stages, and you've got guys constantly swarming you. It's a little bit different than everything else you've seen in the game so far, and I approve of it wholeheartedly. And now, to prevent you from finding out where it is, crossfade!
Trescon, our honored High Priest Beefman asked me to summon you in the name of Lamar. You are to help us with another very important holy quest.
What is this new quest you have for me?
This should be the last task we need us to take care of. We needest thee to enter the Goat Temple and find out exactly who their leader is. Then thou must kill him, for he hath been a nuisance to us long enough.
You want me to kill the leader of the goats?
Quite so.
And my reward?
The eternalist gratitude of all worshippers of Lamar. A plaque with thy name in our holy caverns?
Nope. Try again.
1,000 credits, 1 augmentation upgrade, and a couple of weapon mods.
Excellent. Anything I should know, such as where will I find this leader of theirs? How will I go about killing him?
Questers these days. I pay thee a fortune, and then thou expectest me to give thee a bleeding walkthrough.
We don't really need to figure out where the leader of the goats is, because it's pretty self-explanatory. They've got a fuck-off huge church, just go to the top floor.
Dare to face your destiny, disbeliever! Dare to face your destiny, disbeliever! I heard that!
I admit the final battle against Athena, that's her name by the way, took me a fair few tries, but there's an easy way around it if you still have the fire staff. First, use the fire staff, set her on fire. Then, go hike up the ladders around the outside of a room and turn the valves. Those are milk valves, and those keep respawning her. And once they're all gone, just pull out a GEP gun and just blow it to smithereens. Easy peasy.
Treskin, thou returnest triumphantly from thy epic duel with the mighty yet foolish leader of the grizzled goats, who thought he couldst oppose the great Lamar and live to tell the tale. Nobody can escapest the wrath of the wise high priest of Lamar, and thus he was forced to—
She. And yeah, now you can treat me with respect. Please just cut the drama and get to the part about the reward.
Very well. Thou hast certainly deserved it. Thou hast been a true hero of thyself. Today thou hast carved thy legacy into the marble of our holy halls by thy very actions. Thy legendary courage and—
I said reward.
Fine, ungrateful hugger-mugger. 1,000 credits, I believe 'twas. Thou may pick up the upgrade and weapons mod in the safe. We changed the code to 648011.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving your religion, High Priest.
Not very often you get someone singing your praises like High Priest Beefman, but Treskin just doesn't want any of that shit. We have one more side quest to find, and it's down this alleyway next to the party zone.
Howdy, bud. Glad you waded through that shit show outside and found me.
Hey, didn't I put you down already? I'll make sure it sticks this time if you try anything funny.
Really? That sort of answers the question I was about to ask. I'm Zero Presence, and I'm looking for, myself, but with a stupid goatee. Sort of like a mirror universe situation, you know?
I already have my doubts about this, but I'm intrigued. What's going on?
That shitbird Scara somehow managed to get a hold of my original account, and I'm trying to track down proof of it.
That sounds about right. I poked around King's Tower yesterday and shut down an account theft operation on the top floor.
I can't take World Corp head-on with all the heat in the city right now. I need this plugged into Dopadope's PC. Don't worry about it coming back to you, the thing is pretty incognito. After that, it'll send me a file dump of everything on the hard drive and hopefully my evidence.
With me already taking him out, is breaking into his office still necessary?
No shit. I definitely appreciate that. Maybe I can get the account recovered later or something. But yeah, I still need the evidence in order to clear my name. Hey, one more thing, Chief. Have you been to PDS-HQ lately? Ran into a doofus named Jonas and subsequently murked him?
What? No!
Shame. Well, off you go.
You know, it's not like I wouldn't like a reason to kill Jonas, but the fact that I'm being asked to now is weird. We've already been to the World Corp sub-basement, but we're actually going to take a slightly different entrance in just because it's, well, more fun. Despite the fact that we were pretty murder hobo-y already on day 1, the floor just restocks on day 2, so we're just gonna go nuts and kill them all.
You have 1 new messages.
Hey Zero, it's Kylie. I got your message just now and it sounds lovely. I'd love to go. I've taken so much crap lately. I really need to just kick back and enjoy a nice movie for once. Can you pick me up?
Oh, so she's pissed that we killed him.
Damn. Turns out secret agents don't exactly like their computers being connected to the outside world without warning. I got an idea though. Head to the roof and see if you can flip that situation.
It's easy enough to get to the roof if you just go to the 4th floor.
Cool ranch. Go on the roof and find an antenna up there. When you see it, flip the switch in the power box with the red light on it.
For reasons I cannot explain, the culling has gone absolutely insane on this roof here. So just take my word for it, there's a SAM turret here and it's shooting down the drones you're sending in with our reward.
Got it. Hang tight. I'm sending your reward to your location right now.
One of your rewards crates lands on the roof here, but the rest of them land down in the street, and we could take the long way down and go back through the building, or we could exploit an old Deus Ex trick in which you go to the game options menu to make your speed enhancement augs way better, so that you can actually just jump off the roof without penalty. We don't have much use for these yet, but we will eventually. Alright, that's all the side quests done. Let's get back onto the main plot. Not that much in the way of gameplay here, it's just a lot of talking, so sit back, relax, and grab your popcorn.
When the pilot was out cold, they put him in a body bag and carried him back to the checkpoint. But I did hear them talk about souls. Something about sneaking past Jackie as far as I could hear. I think their hideout is somewhere near Souls.
I guess I'll go interrogate Jackie then.
This
I need
bar
to talk
was
to you,
his
Jackie.
life. What do you need?
A guy called Kev Osama was kidnapped in the slums, and an eyewitness, Vavrik, said he'd heard the kidnappers mention your name. Something about needing to sneak past you.
Someone's been moving through the alley, behind the bar with thermopic camo, or maybe even a cloaking og. It's happening frequently. I always hear movement, but see zip.
You mean the alley where that bum lives?
Yeah, the one with the fence. I don't know how they get past it. The door's locked, very secure. Heck, I don't even have the key anymore.
Is there anything of interest back there?
There is a back door to the cold storage, our freezer. Other than that, I don't think so.
Can I get back there through your freezer?
Afraid not. The explosion blocked the door.
Alright, maybe the bum knows another way in.
Why do I need to talk to the bum? It's just a door. Can't I pick through it? I've got permission of the property holders. I guess not. Let's try and find another way in.
Yes?
This is Trescon. I need to use your fire escape. Let me in, please.
Oh, sure. Come right up.
Hi.
Hiya. So, who might you be?
I'm Trescon. How you doing?
I'm Ama. Might I ask, what are you doing in my flat?
I want to use your fire escape to get out into that little alley down there.
Oh, I see. No problem. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Can I get you anything, by the way? Tea, coffee, chocolate milk, soda, or maybe a drink? I think I also have a bottle of champagne lying around.
No, that's okay. Anyway, see you around.
Oh, right. Well, see you then.
Conversation over. Ama clearly just wants a friend, but Trescon just wants to use his window. It's so depressing.
You must be Trescon.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I don't want to kill you. We need you to negotiate with us. TRM would like to talk to you. He has a proposition you might find Interesting.
Welcome, Trescon. I'm surprised you found your way down here. We thought we'd found ourselves quite the hiding place.
Show me where you're keeping Kevo and give me the key. Then I'll be on my way again.
No. Does this reply surprise you?
Can't say it does, no. Is this where you ambush me and force me to kill you all?
I hope it won't have to come to that. But if you want Kevo-sama, you'll have to do something for us in return.
I found myself transported to World of Warcraft. What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, so you'll have to hear it for yourself. In a compartment behind a painting in my office, you'll find a data cube. It contains a recording of Despot and a man called Silver Dawn. Speak to me when you've heard it.
Despot, are you there?
Hey, Silver Dawn. What is it?
Just wanted to let you know that you are doing a fine job. Being unavailable all the time, yes? We are almost done with your moderator. We just need to run the mind wipe on him. You will get him back in a few days, yes?
Thanks. I'm always glad to be of service to GameSpy. What do I tell the others?
Tell them nothing. That is what you do best, yes?
Listen, Silver.
Who is Silver Dawn, and what is GameSpy?
I'm glad to hear you don't know about GameSpy. You better prepare yourself for the plot twist.
Go ahead. I'll try not to faint.
You have been working indirectly for an Illuminati ripoff of an organization who runs the entire world in secret and controls our administrator, the untouchable ruler of the city, like a puppet.
On any other day, I wouldn't believe you, but this answers a lot of questions. I even think I may know where GameSpy operates from. I'm assuming this is why you've been terrorizing PDX.
Of course. We can't engage them in open war. We wouldn't stand a chance against their invincible moderators and their army of firewalls. But we can't just sit idly by while a group of power-mongering shadowy overlords run this city behind all of our backs.
But you have proof now. Why not just go public with it?
I don't know if you've noticed, but PDX controls all the media. Our only outlet is a revolutionary magazine that most people regard as terrorist propaganda. And even if we could get people to listen to the recording, nobody would believe us. It's much easier to live with the lie than to rise up and fight against the oppressive system.
But this is Planet Deus Ex. People won't be surprised by another conspiracy. The city is swimming in conspiracies already.
You don't understand. We've already tried. Nobody believes us. Nobody cares.
So what is it that you want me to do?
I want you to confront your friends at PDX with this information. Tell them what I've showed you. Find out if they know what's going on. I deeply, truly hope that Despot has been keeping this secret from his moderators. That they have no idea what's going on. If the rest of the guys at PDX don't realize they're slaves to GameSpy, maybe there's still a chance. I hate blackmailing. In fact, I despise this entire terrorism business, as do all of my men. It's lost us as much sympathy as it's gained us, and now we've even managed to kill innocents. I don't like holding Kevo captive here, but I needed some leverage. If you can convince Cashew and Faz to help us take down GameSpy, I'll let Kevo go.
I found him.
Where?
In the DxO hideout under Soul's Bar.
So you got him out? He's ready to go?
Not yet. I spoke to the Renegade Master, however. He had quite the revelation for me, and I think I know who kidnapped Deus Diablo and plucked him into outer space.
What? What did he tell you?
Have you ever suspected that Despot may not really be in charge around here?
Why do you ask that? I suppose I've wondered occasionally how anything gets done around here when nobody ever hears from Despot. But the man is obviously busy. I think he just leaves us in charge while he takes care of more crucial affairs.
Doesn't that seem a little naive to you?
What? I think it's time you get to the point, Trescon. What did TRM tell you?
Despot serves a shadowy organization that calls itself GameSpy. They rule every city administration on Foreign Planet in secret, and I found evidence that they were the ones who kidnapped DD. and that they plan to mind-wipe him and deliver him back to you in a few days. If they rule the entire planet, it would make sense that they would operate from outer space, from some sort of space station.
That all makes an odd sort of sense.
That's exactly what I thought.
This is why they've been fighting us all along. This is what they tried to tell us all those times. It just seemed so implausible before. But now, of course, they discovered this long ago. What does TRM think about all this? I assume he presented you with some sort of ultimatum.
Correct. He wants you to form an alliance with him to free the boards of GameSpy's control. He wants you to help him destroy GameSpy and take control of the city.
He wants to fight for democracy.
He's willing to bury the hatchet if you're willing to turn on GameSpy. He wants to put the power back into the people's hands.
Despot would never allow that.
Despot doesn't give a rat's ass. You think he even keeps track of what's going on?
I'll have to discuss this with the others. I'm not even sure it would be possible for all our systems to be controlled by GameSpy. If it was true, then the only way to break free would be to take control of their space station. We're accepting TRM's proposal. It's time we break free of GameSpy. We're going to rescue Deus and take out that station. Let TRM know of our decision to make sure Kevo is released. Now that you have a pilot, you need to head to ABI. Their shuttle is the only way to get up to the space station, and you'd better hurry. We just got news that Kylie, one of Scar's best agents, just got onto a chopper heading towards ABI.
Hello again.
Beware the Swiss, Mr. Jacoby. It is deadly. They watch you through it.
Have you always been insane, or is this a recent development?
Blur!
I take it you don't like that sort of question.
Shut up, or I'll play Kenny G.
Oh god, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fear to Kenny G music.
Can you tell me something?
My shoe size? My head size? Jonas's secrets?
No. Can you tell me why you look like Mr. T now, but in your articles you always look like an NSF trooper?
Gah! Do not ask such stupid questions.
Why?
I shall smash you with my fists of fire, thrown from my painfully muscular physique.
The one that prevents you from dressing up like an MJ-12 guard and escaping?
Yeah, something like that. Stay out of the Spot's apartment.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you a magic trick.
If you think I'm gonna come look for you, you're an idiot. Let's kick his ass.
Once there was 3, now there is 15. Ta-da!
Server uplink unstable. Privacy settings changed. 2, 3.
Well?
They didn't know, and they accepted your offer.
Thank God. Outstanding. Here, take the key to Kevo's cell. Who are you?
Trescon from PDX. I've managed to negotiate your release. You're free to go.
Did you kill the DXO people?
No. They agreed to let you go. They were just using you as leverage to negotiate an alliance with PDX.
Yeah, I know. They told me. You're gonna think I'm suffering from the Stockholm Syndrome when I tell you this, but they've all been real nice to me. Well, except the whole locking me in the storage room thing.
We won't be seeing DXO again after this, so I just want to point out that they are also another website that used to exist. It really is kind of neat that all of these different groups found their way into the Nameless mod somehow.
I want you to fly me to the ABI factory north of here.
Of course! I'll fly you anywhere you need. I'm gonna go see if my whisk is still where I left it. You can just come see me whenever you've taken care of your business.
There's really nothing left for us to do in town, so it's time to pack up, head to ABI, and get started on the endgame.
I've got everything packed up for the trip. Are you ready to go?
All set to go. Let's be off.
You're Bugs fucking Bunny.
Can you rocket jump there?
But you're a fool if you think you've seen the last of me.
No matter how long thou standest there and proddest me, thou wouldst not get a higher reward. 1,000 credits, 1 AUG upgrade, and 2 weapon mods. That's what thou wouldst get. Now go take care of business. Wouldst thou please just go kill some goats already? My god, of all questing llamas I've ever met, thou art the mulingest hedge-born pantaloon. That is it! I have had it with thee! I wouldst give thee 5 seconds to get thine arse out of that door before I kill thee! 5 4 3, I'm not kidding. 2, just go already! 1, final warning, Treskin! Fine! Have it thy way. I hoped it wouldn't get to this, but thou hast proven insolent beyond all reason. Goodbye, Treskin. My voice, my sword,